It was very embarrassing for me because I was on the right path. I just didn't do enough. And so one of the big meta lessons of this is that what presents as volatility is typically a symptom of low volume. So if you're like, man, I only get like, a sale every week or every other week, it's kind of like, most days I don't get a sale and then every once in a while I get one. It only appears volatile because you're doing so little per day. But if I looked at your year and saw that you closed about, let's say 12 customers in that year, you closed one a month, for example, every 3 or 4 weeks you get a customer. Well, all I would do is look at your entire advertising activity for the year and say, okay, if we wanted to get 12 customers a day, we would have to do 365 times more advertising than we currently do. And if we did that on a daily basis, we would get 12 customers a day. And so you just take your total calendar horizontally and then you flip it vertically for a day, and that is how much volume is required. And so most people just think that it's like, oh, they can't be doing more than like twice as much as me. But in my experience, the people who are crushing it literally are doing 1,000 times more than you. And that's the part that until you sometimes you hear it or you have someone ahead of you say it, it doesn't become real for you. And it's why I make these videos, is to try and push as much out of my brain and history so that you can just get the story without the scar. And that's the whole point. Okay, so once you're like, okay, I have something that's working, I should just do way more of that. Awesome. Well, the next power lever here is word of mouth.